Hey, what's up you guys? It's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. Happy 2025. It is a new year, which means it is time for a new me. As you guys can see to my right, I have my vision board for 2025 pulled up. I created this the day after New Year's. I am feeling so motivated this year, super excited for what's to come this year, and I wanted to share with you guys all of my resolutions for 2025 and goals and kind of go through them by going through everything that I put on my vision board. So let's dive right into this. So this is my vision board. I created this by using Canva, not sponsored. I do pay for Canva Premium because I do graphic designing for work as well as for my YouTube channel and music career. So paying monthly for this has really helped me. It's $12.99 a month. You don't have to do this. You can use the free version of this and not have to pay for it. And there's so many things you could do, but because I do this for a living, I do pay for it. And then all of this imagery I just screenshotted off of Pinterest and added to a blank board on Canva. I had a lot of fun creating this. It took me hours, so let's dive into each picture and what they all mean and how they represent my 2025 resolutions slash goals. So the first image I put on the top right of my vision board was a stack of money, and of course tied with a cute little pink bow. The overarching theme of this vision board is actually pink, and that's because I wanted to really feel like I'm in my feminine era this year. I typically don't like pink. All of my friends could tell you that I always have kind of said I hated the color pink, but lately I've kind of been loving the light pink vibe. I don't think I'm the type of person who would ever purchase things that are pink. I lean into light blue. I really like blue, but for my vision board, I thought light pink was super cute and feminine and girly, and that's what I want this year to feel like, hence the pink bow around the money. That's kind of what started the idea off and the entire pink theme of the vision board. I'm a very neutral girly. My last year's vision board was very neutral, but I wanted to do something a little different this year, and I absolutely love how it came out. So yeah, so back to the money. The reason why I put this on my vision board first is because I want to be able to save a lot of money this year, straight up. Me and my boyfriend are trying to save up to buy a house, and last year we created budgeting lists that helped us save a lot, and this year I want to be even more regimented about it. I want to try weekly and or daily if I can to log my spending and get super serious. I feel like the ways that I splurge my money most is through fashion, so I want to really try to avoid buying any new clothes for at least the first half of the year. Maybe summertime I'll buy a couple new pieces, but I just know that I don't need it. I have so many clothes that have not been worn or seen the light of day yet, and I've had them for years. So my goal is to honestly not spend a dime on clothes this year and be super serious about budgeting. And if I want to spend money on clothes, it has to come out of my entertainment funds, my funds that I put aside for fun, and not out of my savings account just because it can. So yeah, I would love to just be more strict about budgeting, save up as much as I can, save up for a house, and who knows, maybe by the end of 2025 I will have a house. I'm just trying to save money and see where it goes. So the next picture I added to my vision board was this picture of a girl doing her skincare. She has some cute little pink clips in her hair, and the reason I wanted to add this to my vision board is because I have so many skincare products, and I also fall victim to pretty much almost every skincare trend on TikTok. I've bought a lot of products, some of which have genuinely done nothing, and I'm sure a lot of you have fallen victim to this as well. So I want to really get serious about using the skincare products I actually have and not invest in any more skincare products, and kind of just hone in on a routine that works for me and just buy those on repeat rather than purchasing new products and testing new products. And beyond that, I also just want to get more regimented about actually washing my face. I typically wash my face every single night. I do not wash my face every single morning, and I'm not gonna lie, because I work from home, if I'm not wearing makeup, there are definitely days where I don't wash my face at night either. I know, don't yell at me, skincare girlies in the comments. I'm not a skincare girly or a makeup girly by any means, but I want to be. It's not something I necessarily want to force myself to be. I'm never gonna, I mean, never say never, but I'm not gonna become a skincare or makeup influencer by any means. I'll definitely do get readies with me and stuff, but it's just not something that I'm super passionate about, which is why I feel like I have a hard time finding the motivation to do it. But this year, I am washing my face every morning and every night, and please hold me to that. So I had to, of course, add this picture to my vision board, and fingers crossed that I stick to it. The next image that I have next to this is a pink little yoga mat, and that is because in 2024 I got super into yoga. I started doing yoga almost once a week at this yoga studio I found near me, but I kind of fell off towards the end of the year, specifically the winter months. So this year I want to get super regimented about trying to go once a week to yoga and stretching every day and getting more flexible because it feels good and it's a way for me to work out that actually brings me joy and makes me happy and centers me, and I love it. Next to that, we have a picture of a woman who looks like she is in some sort of business attire, and the reason I wanted to add this is because one of my 2025 goals is to hustle and be a businesswoman. I want to own my own business. My parents both own their own businesses, and so it's one of my goals to do the exact same thing one day and keep working on some of the businesses I do already have, and that is including my music and YouTube career as well, and really hustling this year. And another reason I also added this was just because I want to dress to impress. Even in my everyday work life, I just want to be more put together. I feel like every single day when I decide to actually put on makeup for work and put on a nice outfit, it just makes me feel more productive and like a hustler, and I love that. So I want to start doing that, especially since I have so many clothes to do it with that don't get used. Next to my hustler woman, I have this image. This is literally just a picture of water with lemon in it and ice. I just need to drink more water. I literally do not drink enough water. I haven't even drank a sip of water today, and it is 4:12. So that's a little scary. I did have a Diet Coke actually, if that counts. So yeah, I need to start drinking more water, and if you know me, you know that I am obsessed with lemon water. Any chance I get to squeeze some lemon in my water, I'm doing it. My dad actually also got me a Stanley for Christmas. I didn't even ask for it, he just got me one. I don't even know how he knew that Stanleys were cool. But so I've been using that the past couple of days, and it's been helping me keep hydrated, but I want to start really getting serious about drinking more water. Then a picture to the left of this is a house. It looks like it's in some sort of coastal beach town. This house is just my dream. I'm not necessarily expecting to have this house at the end or anytime during 2025. I just put it on my vision board to kind of keep me inspired to work towards that and work towards my dream of having that. And all of these goals are kind of all encompassing in that and will help me get to that. So it's sort of just a nod to my future while also being something that I hustle towards, look forward towards. I will always be a coastal beach town girly, and it is my dream to own a nice beautiful house with a lot of property overlooking the water, maybe with a pool, maybe with a tennis court, I don't know, who knows, but this is just my dream and something that I want to keep on my vision board every year to remind myself to keep working hard towards. Okay, next image. I actually added this image just for the aesthetic, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm feeling there's a deeper meaning behind it. I think that my deeper meaning behind it is kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, dressing to impress and just dressing myself every day. I want to every day wake up and change my outfit as if I was going off to work a regular 9-to-5 job, and kind of dress in a way that inspires me to work harder and feel more put together. I feel like when I feel put together and cute, it just makes me overall feel cuter. I'm that girl that literally matches my pajama sets every night. Like, I'm pretty psycho about matching and looking cute as it is, but I just want to take that a step even further during my work days and try to wear things that I don't perceive as super comfy, just because I do be wanting to wear just a cozy 2-piece sweatshirt sweatpants set, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but like if I'm doing that, I would love to also like do my hair in a really nice slick back bun, have super perfect clean girl makeup on. Like, I want to feel put together every single day, even harder than I already do. Okay, the image to the left of this is a picture of some sets in Hollywood or near Hollywood in LA. For those of you who don't know, I am an actress. I did go to college for acting and have my degree in theater performance, and I would love to be cast in something this year. I would love to get co-star role, a supporting role, a lead role. I want to keep my acting front of mind and be auditioning weekly and keep pursuing my dreams of this. because 2023 me was hustling so hard that I was getting burnt out. So 2024 me kind of took a step back and worked hard, but also gave myself grace to breathe. And I want 2025 me to do that exact same thing, but also keep grinding and finding new opportunities and new networking opportunities and keep just hustling towards that goal. So my next goal of 2025, or resolution or whatever you call it, has to do with this picture. This is a picture of a beautiful home office. I couldn't really find a home office that I felt like was truly 100% representative of me, but this one was semi-close to it. The reason I added this picture here is because I work from home, and so I want to one day when I have a house, have my own little office space that looks just like this. I want there to be huge windows in there with a lot of light that's super organized and clean, and I feel like it would make me feel more productive and want to work even harder. This one also kind of ties into my business girly image earlier as well. If I'm gonna own my own business of flipping houses or helping my dad with his company, I want to have my own office to do that in, and I think having an at-home office that looks like this is super beautiful and cute. And so I guess the office space itself is like a future goal that I am trying to keep in mind for 2025 and hustle towards, but the home office vibe is also my goal of just keep working on my own side hustles and little businesses and helping my dad on the side and being my own little businesswoman and hustling to get that bread. Hi guys, me editing. I totally forgot about this picture somehow. Totally skipped it. So I wanted to explain this picture. This picture is basically just hair goals, but it also has a double meaning. So I want to really get into doing some hairstyles and getting into like clean girl hairstyles and just doing my hair every day. And the double meaning behind this one is that that's also Madison Beer from one of her music videos. I forget which one, but the double meaning behind it is kind of like working on my singing career, making music videos, releasing new music, and yeah. So little double meaning behind that one, but I wanted to share that one with you guys. All right, next picture up, one of my other goals of 2025 and something that I did do in 2023 and 2024, but want to continue in 2025 is reading. I love reading. I am just obsessed with reading. It is so much fun. I do want to get more regimented about reading and kind of try to schedule days where I'm reading every night rather than scrolling on TikTok or watching TV. I tend to get really hyper fixated on things, so when I'm watching house flipping videos, it's all I can think about and all I want to watch, and I don't really want to read a book, but I want to try and designate time every other night to read a couple chapters of my book. Me, my mom, and my sister have talked about kind of having a book club and reading books together, so I think that would really be fun for 2025 as well. And so I just want to read even more. I want to try and read at least 3 books this year. Okay, my image I have to the left of this is actually a screenshot of someone's YouTube channel that I found on Pinterest saying 99,999 subscribers. They're almost at 100K. This picture encompasses a lot for me. I want to start being more regimented about posting on YouTube as well as my other social media accounts. At the end of 2024, one of my TikToks actually blew up to 6 million views, which was crazy. And so I just want to be more consistent with my YouTube channels and posting. It's my creative outlet. It's something that I love. I just want to be more consistent with posting on YouTube and TikTok and other socials, Instagram, but yeah. Next to this image, I have this picture of someone taking a walk. I absolutely love going on walks. There is nothing I love more than going on walks when the weather starts getting nicer. It's something I used to do a lot when I was living at my dad's and my mom's, but it's something I haven't done much since apartment living, mostly because these are newer areas to me, and being a girl, it's kind of scary to walk by yourself, especially in unfamiliar territories, but I do want to start walking a lot more this year and making that something I do weekly, if not daily. It's my moment of just resetting and having time to me and to think, and I love listening to nature. I don't even listen to music when I'm on walks. I just love to take in my surroundings, and it's super peaceful for me, and I really want to do that more. My next image is a picture of some loaves of, I think, Italian bread. The reason I chose this bread was because it had cutesy little bows on it, but my goal with this image was I want to start making sourdough In 2024, I started a sourdough starter and it kind of flopped. That story is to come in another video. I really want to start making sourdough bread. One of my best friends makes sourdough that is the best sourdough I've ever had in my life, and she just inspires me to want to make sourdough. And so I really want to do this. I want to like live like Nara Smith one day. Maybe not that intense, or maybe that intense, but my dream is to like make my own bread and all my food from scratch, and I'm gonna start that by making sourdough. So that is a huge goal on my 2025 list. Next to that, I have a cutesy little pair of French nails. This is because I just want to start like doing my nails more. Last year, I also got into some more nails and doing some new nail looks. I mean, nothing crazy. I just use like a light pinkish clear polish. I got into that for two reasons. One, because of work. I typically don't like pink nails, but I need to wear those for work. But then I watched Anyone But You randomly and noticed that Sydney Sweeney's nails were like this really clean pinkish color, and I kind of fell in love with them. And so now I like to do those and have that like clean girl look. But I also love French nails. Like a French nail is my day-to-day nail. And so I just want to start doing my nails more often and getting pedicures more often because I just love being a little girly girl and doing that stuff. Okay, only a couple more pictures. So this next picture is a picture of some aesthetic tennis balls. The reason I put this on here is because my boyfriend and I, a couple years ago, I think in 2022, bought some tennis rackets and we went to play tennis once, and it was so much fun. And I just want to get into a sport, and I feel like tennis would be super fun to get into. Me and my other best friend also talked about playing pickleball. So I kind of just put this here to manifest doing more physical things. I feel like it's really fun to get in physical activity through sports and doing things other than going to the gym. So a huge goal of mine this year is to be more committed to doing that and having active rest days where I'll play tennis in the morning or play pickleball with friends or whatever. But it's a huge goal of mine for 2025. So yeah. Next to this one, I have a picture of what looks like a chicken Caesar salad. It looks delicious and is definitely making me hungry right now. But I have this one on here because I really want to start taking my health more seriously and eating better, eating cleaner. It's something that's really important to me and something that I always say I want to do but never really commit to. So I'm trying to stick with it this year and be intuitive. Like I'm gonna eat pizza whenever I feel like it, or cake or anything, but I do order a lot of food out. So it's kind of going hand in hand with my budgeting. A lot of these like trickle into each other, but I want to make more meals from home. I also put this on here because I want to experiment more in the kitchen. I have a note on my phone of recipes that me and my boyfriend have made in 2023 since living together, and while it's really good, we've kind of found like 3 or 4 dinner recipes that we absolutely love that we'll just consistently remake. So I want to challenge myself this year to once a week try to make at least one new recipe. We'll see how that goes. I tend to get a little bit lazy when it comes to cooking. Don't get me wrong, I literally love cooking, but when it's after a long workday, I have YouTube videos to film or other things to do or family to see. And so most of the time I just want to eat something that's super quick to make that I could just throw in the oven that I know how to make, like a meatloaf or chicken cutlets or something, and move on with my day. But I really want to challenge myself this year to try some new recipes and try and make at least one new thing a week. So follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok to see new recipes that I make, and if they're fails or if they're delicious, and hold me accountable on there. Next to this picture, I have a newspaper that says investing. I want to invest my money better. I do have my money invested right now, but one of my cousins was helping me with learning about the stock market, and he sent me a bunch of information and videos he would watch and things he's invested in, and so I really want to start investing in that. I opened my Roth IRA this year, so I'm gonna start investing some of my money in that as well. I also low-key want to get into day trading. Again, this is me hyper fixating on things and taking things too far. It is something that I've been thinking about, so we'll see where that goes. So my second to last picture I have on here is a picture of a picnic basket. I just want to go on more picnics with my boyfriend. That's literally it. And not even just my boyfriend, like my family too, but I just want to have more outdoorsy dates with my boyfriend. We do a lot of outdoorsy things during the warmer months, and this year I really want to invest in a cute little picnic basket and start just going on picnics once a week with him and reading books during picnics and coloring and doing all that sort of stuff. We also love bird watching. We have this app called Merlin, not sponsored, where we track bird noises and birds that we've seen. So I want to do just more of that, and this picture kind of represents that for me, even though it might not be obvious to other people, but that's kind of what it means to me, and kind of just like having more cutesy dates and being out in nature and touching grass, as they say. And the last picture I have on here is a picture of someone working out on a mat. Super aesthetic and cute, but I do want to start gymming more consistently. I have a gym membership. I go to Planet Fitness. I know a lot of people hate on Planet Fitness, but it's only like $10 a month, so I ain't hating. I really want to get more into fitness. My boyfriend, he went to college for track and field and cross country, and he went to nationals twice, NCAA, but he was a runner for 8 years, and so I kind of want to get into it a little bit, and one of our goals is to run a 5K together this year, potentially a 10K. We'll see how the 5K goes. I hate running, so we'll see how it goes, but it is a 2025 goal of mine. Wow, that was a lot. So yeah, this is my vision board for 2025 and all the goals that I have. If you guys liked this video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up and let me know what some of your guys' goals are for the new year. Maybe I can steal some inspiration from them in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys check out my music channel. It is linked in the description below as well. I post music videos, covers, short films on that channel, so go check out that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.